Back in Jamieson's repair shop, I've got a little experiment I want to try today. I'm taking the bolts out of this. I want to take the bumper skin off of this back bumper because I want to rust treat the back of the bumper. So I have these bumper bolts here, and as you can see, they're pretty rusty. I haven't put anything on them to clean them up or to like any kind of penetrant or anything. But what I wanted to try is my spot welder to see if I can heat those bolts up to see if they'll come off. I already know they're on there pretty darn tight. I haven't had one yet to come off easy. So let's give it a whirl. I'll get set up and I'll bring you back when it's time. Okay, I had my torque wrench on it, and I have it 150 pounds, and all it did was, it's not loosened the bolt at all off the bolt. The nut hasn't loosened off the bolt. It did turn the nut or the bolt in the slot on the carriage bolt, the square part, so I don't want to go any harder because I don't want to snap the bolt off. Try to save these and recondition them best I can, if they're worth it. But anyway, this is more of an experiment anyhow. So the idea was to put my spot welder on one side and on the other side across from each other, and they'll fit there. I think you can see that. And I've used a little bit of emery cloth just to clean up the mating surfaces there. So you need good contact for this. So let's give it a whirl. I got the spot welder set up. Let's see what happens. Maybe nothing will happen. Let's see if I can keep you in view here. All right, so just hang in there. Hopefully you can still see it. I'm not blocking the sight. I need to kind of get it so it's not hitting anything else. All right, let's try that right there. I don't think I'm getting much contact. All right, I'm gonna have to clean those better because it's not making any contact. All right, I'm gonna use the air grinder. I'll get back to you. Okay, I cleaned up both sides of the nut. I'll just show you. Get a good clean surface on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm not sure where the camera is in this thing. Anyway, both sides have been cleaned. So now I should be able to have good contact with the bare metal. I'll get you set up again. I think that's it right there. All right, let's give it another try. The idea is, if this works, any bolts underneath and stuff where I can't get at or I don't want to use a torch, near rubber and stuff like that, as long as I can get my spot welder on it, like some of the suspension bolts and whatnot are like that. All right, let's try her again. Let's see if we can get any results this time. All right, here we go. I might do it in a couple surges. There's one surge. I'll do 3, maybe 4 or 5 surges. I won't go too long on it, just to get it good and hot. All right, starting to turn red. Can you see all right? All right. I'm gonna bring her up to heat. Well, she turned hot there now. I'm gonna do it one more time. That nut will be red hot. All right. All right, I'll see if I can get that off now without breaking the bolt. I'm going to use my torque wrench. I don't like to do it this way, but I'm going to give you an idea how much torque's on it. Set for 150. So look at that. Wow. Unreal. Man, that's pretty slick. I'm going to be using that more often. Now, once you get it like this, you can put some liquid on it. Penetrating fluid. And help you along the way, but it's coming off nicely. Holy smokes. Anyway, I know now if I can get at it with my spot welder, I don't have to use the torch on it. Some of those bigger bolts can be in difficult spots to get at with a torch without burning stuff around it. And that didn't take any pressure at all on that. And I know an impact would just snap the bolt right off. Whew, that's hot. Alrighty. Whew, she's smoky. Alright, let's get it off. Well, I know that works. Man, can't even hang on to it. All right. I'll just get it off so you can see that I wasn't monkeying with this. This is where impact now would come in handy, just on this last little bit. Whew, she's still pretty warm. All right, look. No penetrating fluid or anything, and that bolt is out. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'll see if I can get at another one. Oh, I know I can get the other one on the other side, so I'll stop it and we'll do it again just to show that it works on two places. Okay, I cleaned up the two sides of the nut. I think I got the right sides. Yeah, I'm gonna try it on this side and this side. I think my spot welder will fit in that cavity. So, and I have my ratchet and 11/16 socket ready to go. So let's see how this performs this time. I got a hammer to beat out the bolt. Let's see if it works twice in a row. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think if you can just get it on anywhere in the nut, get the heat into the nut, as long as you're not touching any metal elsewhere. But it has to be clean, which that's not getting on the clean spot. No, up a little higher maybe. Oh, it's gotta be cleaned up really good. That's one thing I found. There it goes, starting to. Oops. Maybe I can get another note. Well, I need different tongs. All right, let me see if I can get it on here. The spot welder gets heavy, I know that. All right, I'll have to clean that better. I'll be right back. Okay, I gave it a little bit more cleaning. Let's see if I can get down there now so it'll do something. Hope you can see all right. Alrighty, there she goes. I'm gonna give it a break. Hard on my spot welder. Go at it again. Give it a break. I'm gonna go again. I get that nut right hot, like I did the other one. She's coming. All right, give it a little break. Another time, this will probably do it. And here she rattling. Look at that nut, she's red hot. All right, let's see how that works. All righty, that should get down over there. Look at that. Wow. No problem. So once I get this bracket off, I can get at the other one. So I want to redo these brackets too. I want to blast them in the cabinet and paint them. So I was trying to get them off without too much trouble. I didn't want a lot of heat going into that bumper. Alright, that bolt's probably hot there, so I don't want to grab it too much, but this, like I said, this is where an impact would zippy those off pretty quick. Watch out, they're hot. There, that one's off. I don't even hardly have to tap it, I'll just give it a little tap like that. There's the bolt. So there's that bracket off. Well, that was pretty straightforward. I'll get that bracket cleaned up. The bolts are hot. I have to remember there's these little washers. There's special washers for these. Sorry, right there. So I'll probably have to get new ones of those. I don't think I'll reuse those, but I'll put them with the bolts so I don't lose them. Where'd the nut go? Bolt's just a flathead bolt, a carriage bolt. All right. I don't know if I can get in there, but I can try this one. So I'll get back to you. We'll do 3. This one I may end up doing something different with, but I don't mind if I have to heat up one. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, on to bolt number 3. This is where that little air file that I have will come in handy for doing these edges. So they got to be clean. It won't work if they're not clean, if they're not to bare metal. So let's try this one. And you can modify these tongs, like get a new set of tongs to do this with. I might do that. Get some copper stock and try it. Alright, let's see what happens. There's one shot. 2 shots. I get the heat build up slowly. 3 shots. And I'm going to do one more because it's getting red, but I want it nice and cherry. 4 shots. And you can see that nut is hot. Alright. And it doesn't hurt the nut any. It doesn't even sink into it. Alright, let's get this one off. Look at that. And you know, anybody that's done this work and tried to take bumper bolts out before, you know darn well they aren't going to come out that easy. Especially after this many years. This bumper was probably never off this car. Yeah, it slipped up on the, you still see it, slipped up out of the slot. Alright, I'll hold it in place with the hammer because it's really hot. Alright, oh, she's moving around on me. I may have to hold it with something else. Alright, I'm gonna get her. If I have to give her another shot of heat, then I'll do that. But it's turning. Oh yeah, no problem. Alright, that's the 3rd bolt. I don't think I'm going to be able to get up and get that 4th bolt off because it's just not in a... What's that? Oh, that's the cap. The little cap. These bolts are... Maybe I won't be reusing these bolts. They're pretty rough. Anyway, let's be careful with them. They're hot. Woo, burnt my finger. This one, I think I'm going to probably have to do something different. But I'd like to build a set of tongs for those and modify it and see if I can get it to work. Something a little different, a little bit tighter quarters. Anyway, that's my experiment with using a spot welder to remove rusty bolts. And now I know when I go to the suspension underneath, I can clean up those bolts. There's lots of area to work there. And I don't have to use my torch on them. All right. Thanks for stopping by Jamieson's Repair Shop. Like and subscribe. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification buttons if you like what you see. And have a great day.